I am so excited to share with you my next design team project for Countrycraft Creations. I made a 6.5 by 8.5 inch mini album with a 3-inch spine, and I used the paper collection Pooh's Adventure with Friends. That's actually the name of the paper collection, and I made it the title of my book. And this paper collection is available exclusively from Countrycraft Creations. Sorry about that. I got a little tongue-tied. And again, I apologize for my voice. I'm a little froggy still. But yeah, so this is the cover. I'm absolutely loving it. Now this is from my childhood. This is the Pooh that I remember, and I love the one where he shows up with the red shirt and everything. That's fantastic too. But look at him; he is adorable. Again, I just cut this off of the cover sheet, not the cover sheet, the call sheet that is on top of the paper collection. Yeah, and it was perfect. Added some diamond dots here. You can see I have some red, yellow, white, and then I have some blue ones. And then I scattered them throughout here. I handmade these flowers, and these are all from a die that I have in my stash. You could use any paper punch, any flower-shaped paper punch, whatever. I know there are a lot of tutorials out there showing you how to make handmade flowers. I know Bonnie Kandelsky on the design team, she has done a lot of handmade paper flower tutorials, so you can check out her channel as well. And I did use the 3 colors of the My Colors cardstock. This white it's actually a shimmer. It's hard to tell on the screen, but this is, I think, called Polar Bear. This one you'll see in the description. There's links to all the items that I use that are available from Countrycraft Creations. And then this one is a light blue. I just don't have it right here. The yellow seam binding came from Countrycraft Creations, and just how pretty is that? It's just so sweet. I think this would be great as either a child's book or a baby. And yeah, I just absolutely love it. So then I had some seam binding. Sorry, this is the seam binding that I got in my design team kit or package. And I had these heart charms I have had for years. And it's hard to tell. Well, maybe you can see. It looks like, they're faceted. I don't know if that's the right term, but it looks like a honeycomb. And I thought that was perfect because the paper here has bees on it. Perfect. And I had yellow and blue. And I didn't have any white, but I had some white beads in my stash, and I just tied all that to the end of the seam binding, and I absolutely love it. I just hot glued these. And then the back cover is just the same as the front, but I always leave the back cover plain because I don't like, it takes like some abuse from, being moved around when people are looking at the book. So yeah, so that's the front cover. So then we open it up, and I put this piece of black cardstock here just for some contrast. I found it was getting lost in my white desk. But anyway, so just to let you know, this is there's 4 pages in this book. The front, I will show you what I did with that, and then the back is just the inside back pocket, or inside back cover, just has a little accordion pocket to store. What do I have in there? There's something in there. Oh, I just put the extra pieces that I have from the cut aparts and tags. I just put that in there. But you can see it's a nice size pocket. It's about 6 inches tall, and I think, oh no, it's 5 3/4 of an inch. Nope, sorry, 5 7/8 inches tall, and about 5 1/4 wide. So there's quite a bit that you can fit inside there, and I use the magnet closure. I mean, and look at Pooh. How cute. The cartoons that I remember, Pooh always had his head stuck in a honey pot. So I just felt I just needed to include that there. So, okay, and then over here, so this is the inside front cover. This is actually a waterfall that I'm going to scoot this out of the way so I can show you this. This is a waterfall. Now this, Tamara actually did this, oh gosh, I don't know, could be 8 years ago now. This is when I first discovered Tammy. I think one of the very first projects of hers that I saw, and I was hooked. So this is actually an easel. I mean, we've all made easel cards, right? And I'm going to actually hold it like this. So you can see it actually stands up. Okay. No, it's a little crooked. So that's the side. So if you're looking at it from the side, you can see the waterfall stands up. And then I actually have a magnet closure there. The Winnie the Pooh that I cut out here, I popped up on some foam tape, or foam squares. This was on that call page as well, on the front cover of the paper collection. Just cut that out. So that's a good tip. I think I try to tell you, or I try to remember to tell everybody that I use those all the time. So anyway, so this opens up, and this is just a basic waterfall, but you can see how adorable. So this was the page. This is, what is his name? Piglet. And this, I guess, was Tigger. But this one says, to Flip Ross, Ernest H. Shepard, March 1959. There's my boy, his Eeyore. You know, I can just hear in my mind the voice of Eeyore saying, oh, bother. Just love him. And then this, you know, there's Roo and Piglet and Pooh, excuse me, and Eeyore. And this says, could be worse, not sure how, but it could be. Now this is actually part of, let's see, this little flower speech bubble was on this page. But I just wanted, you know, just Pooh there and just that. I just absolutely love it. That's the reverse side of one of the pages, the little dandelions. And then that is the last page. You can fit a nice size photo here. These are all, let me see, 6 inches. The waterfall flaps are 6 inches by 4 1/4. So nice size. You can get some really good size photos on there. So there's 6 of those. And again, you can see this is just, oh, I didn't put paper on the bottom there. Probably should have. But you can see, so this actually just flaps backwards. So again, you would just fold it forward. Now, with an easel card, you typically have to have some sort of a stopper here. But because of the weight of the waterfall, it really doesn't need a stopper. So I didn't add one. So I hope that all makes sense to you. And again, this was Tamara's original design. And I just changed it up just a little bit. And absolutely love this. I know all those many years ago, when this first was released by Tamara, I actually made that in a baby book that I gave to friends of ours, and they still have it in their house on their mantle. I mean, it's awesome. I love seeing it every time I go to visit. Anyway, okay, so again, there are 4 pages. They are pocket pages. So each one of these 4 pages, let me get to it. Where is it? It's missing out of the front one. Nope, there it is. Oh, I knew it was in there. Each one of them has a large tag. So there's 4 tags this size, and they are all 5 3/8 by 7 1/4. So you can get a really nice, and I left this open so you can slide a photo under there. You can get a 5 by 7 photo on here. You actually could get 2. Or you could do 2 smaller, you could do 4 smaller photos, or, you know, a big photo here and journaling on the back, whatever you'd like. And that just slides right back inside there. So here is this page here that has all the bee tree. This says to the North Pole. It's kind of like almost like a treasure map. And then it's my house, Owl's house, 100-acre wood. I just love it. And then this is, I think this is Christopher Robin. Love that. You can see that I just added, this is a piece of, on the cut apart and tag sheet, there was this little border strip, so I added that there. And then, remember I said Pooh always has his head stuck in a honey pot? Absolutely love that. And then there's all the words. It says, Winnie the Pooh sat down at the, I don't know, it gets cut off. But anyway, so there's the story, and I love the honeycomb. And then I don't feel like I'm making any sense today. I'm sorry. So here is just one of these. Let me pull this down. This, you just push this little tab, and this is one of those, I forget what it's called, but it's a pop-up waterfall. You know? And this is open, so you can slide a photo underneath. And then I love this paper here. Again, this is part of the paper with Eeyore and that speech bubble. Love that red gingham, and then it just slides right back down. I did not put a closure on this because I did not feel I needed to. I thought the weight of it was good enough to keep the flaps down. So next page, I will just show you first. Here is the tag. Oops, let's hold it this way. So you see Eeyore standing on his head. And then that just slides right back in there. And then this is just a little tri-fold. Look how beautiful that yellow seam binding is with that. Love it. So love this paper. And then I just opened it up. I left these blank so you could put some photos or some journaling there. And then these are 3 of the cut-aparts. This is one of the little tags with Kinga and Roo. How cute. And I left it open, obviously, so you can make it a tuck spot. And then there's this one with, this is Rabbit and Eeyore. Then this one is Pooh. Reminds me of Pam Romano Strickland. I don't know why. And then there's this one. Absolutely love it. And I didn't put a photo mat on this one. I'm not sure why, but I will go back and do that. So that's that page. And then the next page is just a very simple flap. You can see Piglet and Pooh. That just flaps up. And then this page, I was going to make this an angle pocket, but I didn't want to cover this up. I mean, look at Pooh with his hands behind his back. He always used to walk around like that. Absolutely love it. This page, next page, here is the tag. And again, it's open underneath. So there is that page. Again, oh, I should say that I did use most of, or almost all of the 8x8 paper collection and several of the pages from the 12x12 paper pack to do this book. I still have some left over. So this pops open. And it's just got a tag, a pocket here. I probably should have made the pocket bigger, but I actually might just take a couple of strips of scrap paper and, add that there. I personally, if this were my book, I would leave it and I'd journal something over here. That's just how I do it. But anyway, so I have 2 more tags. They're pretty sizable. This one, Pooh climbing the tree. So this is one of the cut apart tags from the cut aparts and tag sheet, as is this one. Look at that, he's just blowing the little dandelion, or they're both doing it. Very cute. So that fits in there, that fits in there, and then that closes back up. And then over here, it would not be a book of mine if it did not have a belly band. At least somebody told me that at the last retreat. I thought, okay, guess I'm known for my chubby belly bands. But here is another cute tag. Sorry. Oh, this cold is just making me sound like a moron. Okay, so then I have a pocket over here. And one of the tags, it says, "It never hurts to keep looking for sunshine." Excuse me. And then I just made a little booklet. This is, I didn't put anything on the cover. I might still, but I really don't think it needs anything. So there's the booklet. It just opens up like this. I love this little piece of the this little scrap piece, so I added it here. Some of the yellow cardstock. Here's that same blue. And then I just made a little pocket here and just added a couple tags. I put a larger tag. This one should be 4 1/4 by 6 1/4 for a full-size photo. Pardon me. And then this one should be 4 by 4. Yep, those are 4 by 4 for photos and journaling. And then the back is just plain, so you can add more photos. And then I just tuck that in there. So here is my belly band. It's got a bigger belly band and then a skinnier one on top, a double stack or a stacked belly band, whatever you want to call it. And there, right here, is that same graphic that's on the front cover, just a different background. Absolutely love that. So I have a larger tag. This is a 5 by 7, and it's the expedition to the North Pole, and it's kind of says, you know, between Christopher Robin and Pooh and Piglet and Kanga. So I love that. And then it's got a full-size, the back is open or blank for a photo and some journaling. And then the second one, I just love this one. I love the colors. I love everything about it. How about something nice like a warm hug? I mean, how sweet is that? And then you could put a photo and some journaling on the back. So I put the larger one under the larger belly band, the bottom belly band, and then this one on the top belly band, and there's still room for more if you wanted to add more. And I showed you that. Okay. And then this is the last page. One of my favorite sayings from Pooh is, "You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think." Absolutely love that. Try to remind myself of that all the time. And then I had this little piece that was a scrap piece, perfect scrap piece where he's in the honey pot, and I just left it and I just tucked it right underneath there. Actually, I had it like that. So, you know, just another little journaling spot. And then this Piglet, how sweet is he? So this is one of the cut aparts, and I just matted it on a piece of the blue cardstock, and added it there. And then this is the one, again, one of my favorite pieces, or favorite papers. And then I just left this open so that for photos and journaling. And the magnet under here, this is a magnet closure, so it's hiding under here. I just added one of the cut aparts here to hold that closed. And then over here is the inside back cover. So yeah, I think I showed you that already. So it has a nice accordion pocket. It has a magnet closure. You could make this a little bit bigger if you wanted to. I was actually going to put this on this page, but yeah, so I changed up my mind. So, and then on here you can see, this is the back of, I'm not sure, but it's either one of the cut aparts and tags, or I can't remember which paper it is, but I don't like to just leave this blank. I like to actually finish it off. So you can see that's why I put a strip of each piece of paper right there. So that is my book and the tutorial. So if I walk you through the tutorial how to make the actual book, we do the covers, pretty much, I think I showed pretty much everything. How to make the standing easel waterfall. Yeah. So I hope you like it. I can't wait to see if you make it, please tag me on social media. I would love to see it made in all different paper collections. But yeah, so I'm so excited, and stay tuned for the free tutorial. Thank you.